I just want to ask firstly that how confidential this app is for the user.
So this app is 100% confidential. So this is our main goal when we built it, is that to create an environment which is safe and private, because again, we are not a traditional dating app. We are a dating app for finding affairs. So of course, it must be safe, it must be discreet. So everything in the website is being constructed to be the safest app possible to do this kind of dating, and also is built for women, because infidelity is a big deal, especially for women. When we decide to do that, you want to do that in a dating app where you feel protected, not harassed by other men. Where do you want to have the first move? You want to have the power to decide who to date and at your own condition. So Griden is the app, is the best app to do that, if you really want to do that, because again, we don't encourage nobody to be unfaithful. We just want to provide them the best way to do it that doesn't put your privacy and your family at risk.
Okay, but this app was launched in the year 2007, before the Adultery Act was abolished in India. Then how challenging it was to launch this app in India?
Again, it's like it wasn't, because like people came to us first than us in the country. So we decided to actually open the website and to develop it for India, so with the language, with the currency, because we saw a huge, a surge of Indian subscribers that were coming to us spontaneously. And this was very much so, especially after the abrogation of the section 497 that decriminalized adultery. So after that, our numbers just skyrocketed, and we went like from 3.5 lakh to 5 lakh in 2 months and a half. And now, after 5 years, and especially after the pandemic, we got 2 million users in the country.
Just you want to say that pandemic was just a good time for the growth and development of this app?
Yes, definitely it was, because it forced a lot of people to rethink about their marriage, because when you get stuck with your spouse in the house 24/7, like, you know, the limits of a couple really come out, and you really start to think, am I married to the right person? Have I changed since I married this person? Do I want somebody else? And an app like Griden, in a moment like that, provided, you know, an alternative. It's also a way out, a way to vent out. Maybe you're like stuck and you're nervous and really, I don't like this person anymore. You can go on Griden, you can just find somebody that you like, you can chat with that person, and just the feeling of knowing that there could be somebody else there to make you happy makes a person immediately feel happier. And when you're happier, you're gonna be happier in your relationship as well. You're gonna bring that happiness at home.
How this app Griden is different from all the dating apps?
Because again, it's not a traditional dating app. We are unique. We are capturing people that want to have an affair, and in our app you can disclose your marital status. It's actually very important for you to disclose your marital status, because we don't want to create any misunderstanding. So you go to Griden because you potentially want to find an affair. You don't go on Griden because you want to find a soulmate. Then you can find a soulmate, because we don't put limits on, you know, what can happen. Exactly, but it's being created for people that want potentially have an affair, to connect with other people that potentially want to have an affair.
What motivated you to launch this app in India?
We're motivated because we feel there is a need in this country for an app like ours. We want to provide people that, again, already has this idea in mind, to do it in the safest way possible, and to connect with like-minded individuals that also want to do that. So if I'm married and I want to cheat, I go to on Griden because I know that I will find other people like me. I don't go on dating app with the risk of maybe find somebody that is gonna fall in love with me and that cannot have the happily ever after they deserve. So this is an app that is specifically created for this kind of dating, and we have a huge success in India because there are still a lot of marriages that are arranged, and maybe eventually they're not 100% happy, or maybe they need more. They're happy with their partner, but they need some more, spice. Exactly, some spiciness in their life, and this is the best way you can do it without putting your family at risk.
Is there any future plans or any change in the feature of this app in future?
So we are not planning, since India is so unique as far as the mindset goes, because it's a very traditional country, but it has this strong push towards modernity, especially in the younger generation that have all these Western inputs. I think that the best way to do it for us is to move together with the country, to evolve together with what the country, going in the same direction. We don't want to impose our brand, we don't want to impose our app, we just want to answer people's needs and be there when they will need them. So we're going to go hand by hand with the evolution of the country and try to grow with them.
Is there any age criteria for using this app for the users?
Well, I would say that maybe the only criteria, since it's an extramarital dating app, is to be in a relationship or in a marriage, but we don't put limits. You can be single as single maiden because maybe you want, you fancy a married woman or you fancy a married man. So there are no limits and no requirements as long as you are a real person and not a bot, and you really want to do this.
How you identify the real or fake accounts on this app?
So we have protection in place and a moderation team that is active on 24 hours 7, and we encourage our members to report everything that they feel is off. We don't allow any form of harassment in our community. So if you have been victim of somebody that abused you verbally or was inappropriate, you must report that user, and we're going to investigate the situation and we're going to ban that user. We don't allow people to every time if in a conversation somebody tries to get you out of the platform, follow me on Instagram, come to me on WhatsApp, come with me on Telegram, those words are flagged because it's probably gonna be a scam, and our moderation team is gonna ban that account, is gonna flag it, it's gonna remove it right away. So our users and also conversation are encrypted, so we have all the certificates in place, and so yes, there is so far we never had any bad scams. Exactly, no, and because we are on top of things 24/7.
Is this app free of cost or people need subscription to use this app?
So the app is free to download from, everybody can download it for free, but the service is for women, is free and is always going to be free. Men pay for the service, not in the form of a subscription, because again, we an extramarital dating app, so we cannot force our members to commit to it, but they can buy credits to use on the website and to use it as many as they want for our service. And they can also, leave the platform. The credit never expires, so they can come back and find their credits as they were, and recharge it as it goes.
Thank you so much for this app. If you really like this video, do like, share and subscribe to this channel. And let me know us in the comment section what you feel about this app. Are you going to use it in the future or not? Thank you.